It is so difficult to see those images coming in from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, and it's important to remember, Puerto Rico is part of the United States, and, obviously there's that disconnect because it's so far away and it is seemingly a different country, but it is part of the U.S., and it's really unfortunate timing to lose all that power this afternoon. I mean, it's going to be hot in Oklahoma, but it's going to be even hotter there. When you look at future heat indices for this afternoon, they're going to be feeling like the mid-90s to even almost 110 degrees this afternoon. Up in the mountains, much cooler, but not as many people live in the mountains in the central part of the state. Most live along the coasts where the humidity is going to be extra high, and it's just going to be very uncomfortably hot. Now Fiona has moved well away from Hispaniola, that's Haiti and the Dominican Republic. It's moving north out over open water, and it is strengthening as it does so. You can see its eye kind of pinholing right there. It's been ramping up. It's now a Category 4 hurricane. It's expected to stay that way, but fortunately, even though it does continue to strengthen into a very strong Category 4 hurricane, we could be talking about 140-mile-per-hour sustained winds, already gusts at 160. Maybe an issue for Bermuda, not an issue for the East Coast. That's great to see. Tropical storm Gaston has formed. That's a little fish storm staying out over open water. And then we'll be looking at the Caribbean for some potential development as we go through the weekend. But that's neither here nor there. What is here is the fair and a lot of sunshine over Oklahoma. 91, the current temperature out there, so already hot at noon. Our Pike Pass Skycam network has been showing a lot of sunshine across the state, and it's already getting even hotter. I mentioned mid-90s in some of central Oklahoma already this morning. Well, since the start of the show, Kingfisher, you've jumped to 97 degrees. It is getting just plain hot. It's also 97 up in Ponca City right now, so mid and upper 90s for a good portion of the state, and a hot wind out of the southwest at 10 to 25 miles per hour. That's going to be here all afternoon long, but you only have to look up into Kansas to see our cold front. It's on its way. It's going to be dropping in, paying us a visit. First into the Panhandle. Later this afternoon, some showers and thunderstorms possible there. Look to remain pretty much north of I-40. Best chances of rain, and pretty isolated at that. I'm not looking at a big rainmaker from this front or any fronts. And then by overnight into Friday morning, some more showers possible out in the Panhandle. That was Cimarron County getting some extra showers. This is going to be hot this afternoon, another way to look at it, and then the cooler air pays us a visit tomorrow. 80s, even some 70s for some, but not everyone cools off. Southern Oklahoma still looking kind of hot, and then the heat will rebound as the cooler air pulls away. It'll be hot again on Friday and on Saturday, but then as we go into Sunday, cold front number 2 that's lined up on the 9-day arrives. This one looks like a better chance to keep some cooler air, or at least cooler than what we've experienced, around longer. Maybe some early morning showers on Sunday, and then we dry out. Neither of these fronts look like a big rainmaker, and we stay dry for most of next week. And then the question becomes, are we going to get more fronts? We've got a couple more upper level disturbances that'll be working through by the back end of next week. That could be some potential front makers, but at this point are very much not locked in. Just something we're looking at. This afternoon, 97 Oklahoma City. That would tie a record set in 1998. Hundreds up to the north, so some pretty hot air still over the state as we await that cold front. Rain chances this afternoon and evening up to the northwest into the Panhandle, and then as the cold front starts to creep through, we'll bring in some cooler air to the northwest. 50s first, 60s for most of us, and 70s to the southeast, with the rain chances overnight and tomorrow morning north of the metro. Could we get one spot of drizzle here in Oklahoma City? Sure, but any rainfall that would actually amount to something would be well to the north. Best chance up to the northwest and to the northeast, and that just about does it for our rain chances along front number 1. But at least we're going to relax. We've got winners and losers on the board, though. 84 Oklahoma City goes south of I-40 into south central and southeast Oklahoma. Not the winners. Still in the mid and upper 90s, even the triple digits possible there. North end of the state may only crack 70 degrees tomorrow afternoon, so pretty nice. But the heat rebounds as we go through Friday, mid and upper 90s across the state with a strong south wind, so you can bet that the heat is going to be around for pregame festivities on Saturday in Norman. 97, still 92 at kickoff, and then in the 80s all the way through the fourth quarter. So hot weekend ahead until we get to Sunday. There's our next change. How about some mid to low 80s through the middle of next week?